Hi, everyone. Welcome back to yet another exciting daily live session by Voice of Crypto, where we talk about all things crypto, Web3, and blockchain. And in today's episode, we are going to be talking about Bonk, the new meme coin in the market. The topic for today is whether Bonk would make $1 or whether it's going to oscillate around its all time high. More on Bonk and the rest of the crypto markets soon. But before that, I have a quick disclaimer for anyone who's joining for the first time. None of what we say in these sessions or what our guests say in our other live sessions isn't financial advice. So make sure that you always do your own research in the crypto market. DYOR is the key to success in the Web3 market. That said, I have another announcement for all our Web3 communities who've joined and who watch this episode later on as well. Make sure that you go ahead and join our Voice of Crypto announcement channel on Telegram. The link to this channel will be left in the live comment section on whichever social media platform you're joining on. So make sure that you head over to Telegram and join our VOC announcement group. And we are this here comes the amazing part. We at Voice of Crypto have been doing this $100 weekly giveaway where anyone who is engaging on these live sessions of ours or anyone who's leaving relevant comments on our live sessions either with me or with our guests is entitled to win from the prize pool. So make sure that you guys are engaging in during these sessions as well as posting relevant questions or comments in the comment section. And via that, you can also stand a chance to win from our $100 prize pool that we have allocated for our crypto Web3 communities. Now, without further ado, I will dive right into the crypto market and we'll take a look at how top cryptocurrencies have performed in the last day or so. There is a lot happening in the crypto market, and none of it is bad stuff for once. We have seen BTC note a bit of pump from the lower levels, the 40,500 US dollar mark, where it had dropped down to Ethereum also faring out well. Ethereum price, a lot of altcoins have now ceased to show the gains that they were yesterday. I think on our radar yesterday were XRP, Solana, Cardano, Avalanche, and a few other altcoins. But today, the market seems to be a lot stable than it was yesterday. We saw an over 2% spike in the global crypto market cap. I would like to remind you all that the market cap had fallen to 1.56 trillion US dollar after racing the 1.65 trillion US dollar mark sometime last week. And today, we've seen the global crypto market cap finally jump above the 1.6 trillion US dollar mark, gaining over 2% in the last one day. So decent. So that presents a decent purview of the market now anyway. The global crypto markets trade volumes as well jumped by over 12%, ranging above the 70 billion US dollar mark. A look at DeFi volumes, the total DeFi volume suggests that they made 11% of the total crypto market's 24-hour volume. The total stablecoin volumes were about 90%, over 90%, and made about 66 billion US dollar. Bitcoin's dominance, however, has noted a bit of fall, and it's currently, nonetheless, it's still above the 51% mark, which is good for BTC prices to maintain the momentum that they have. And a quick look at the top cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin doing pretty well in terms of price, while there's a bit of short term. While there are a bit of short-term price-centric roadblocks, we have not seen BTC jump back to the original, over I think 45, almost 45,000 US dollar mark. Yep, we had almost managed to chart gains up until the 45 US dollar mark, 45,000 US dollar mark. And once again, we're back trading at around the 42.6K US dollar mark. And it's not bad for Bitcoin price, especially since we've seen a decent recovery in the last few days from the under 41K mark. We have seen a fairly decent recovery, but as long as prices don't break out above the 45, 46K mark and above. A quick look here suggests that the 45 mark and the 50,000 US dollar mark would be like a key level to clear for BTC for now, anyway. So, whether we will be expecting another dump in the market or whether prices will continue to rise like they have been is something that remains to be seen. But before I move ahead, I have a quick disclaimer for anyone's joining. Do your own research. None of what we say in these sessions is financial advice. And with that, we'll jump right back into altcoin price action. Ethereum price faring out relatively well, gained over 2.5% on the daily. On the weekly chart, however, Ethereum and Bitcoin both have been noting a little bit of fall. Bitcoin more, almost 3%, Ethereum around 1% fall on the weekly charts. BNB price not making a lot of moves, but on a weekly perspective, we can see that price has held relatively well. XRP again, not a lot of momentum currently, but price has dipped by over 2% on the weekly. Solana has been making quite a bit of news. Just yesterday, we were talking about how Solana TVL trade volumes have skyrocketed. Solana has managed to sort of ace the local highs that it made in the last couple of months. It's already, of course, charted a new yearly high, and it's cleared the monthly high as well. The last monthly high that we had was around 77, and now we've seen Solana clear the 78 US dollar mark on an all-time perspective. However, just like I mentioned yesterday, Solana has only managed to cover up the gains, the losses that Solana only managed to cover up the losses that were made throughout May 2022 till now. So a very decent recovery charted by Solana, and a lot of this can be um, owed to the ecosystem-centric developments, despite the many outages that Solana ecosystem saw throughout this year. But all that ends well, all's well that ends well. So we're yet to see how Solana price will fare out around Bitcoin halving or as the market takes up even more. But for now as well, Solana price trajectory looks pretty ripe. Moving on, Cardano did pretty well a monthly on a month-on-month basis, and since it's Friday and this is going to be our wrap-up session, we'll be quickly taking a look at all of these altcoins that did well throughout this week. And we cannot not talk about Cardano when we talk about coins that fared well throughout the last week. Cardano managed to chart some amazing gains from the below 0.55 mark right up to the 0.65 mark. And while it has sort of lost a little bit of momentum from the 0.67 mark now to the 0.63 mark, on a month on month basis, we've seen Solana grow by over 70%, which is a very decent number for any altcoin in the market at the moment. On a yearly basis, triple digit gains, 11 11 11%, sorry, 111, that is 111% for ADA on a yearly basis. So all in all, very good trajectory and decent gains as well. A look at the volumes, however, suggests that there could be a little bit of drop in terms of short term price. And while this isn't financial advice, I would recommend people to watch out because price does seem to be a little bit more too saturated at this point, owing to the gains that we've seen. And we also saw a dip in trade volumes. It essentially means that traders are going to be a little bit more cautious over the weekend as compared to the rest of the week. Avalanche, another cryptocurrency that did pretty well in the last 1 week, and both ADA and AWACS, their weekly price gains are testimonies of how well they fared out. 43% for ADA and over 44% for AVAX. Moving on to the 10th cryptocurrency by market cap, Dogecoin, which is also the top meme coin, has done fairly okay in terms of daily price action, almost 3% gains, but not a lot happening in terms of the weekly price rise. Tron, Polkadot, Matic, Link, Ton, Shiba Inu, all performing decent in terms of daily gains. barring, of course, Matic, which hasn't really gained much. But a look at their weekly suggests that they've still managed to maintain prices, especially Polkadot and Matic here and there. But Shiba Inu is doing relatively well as compared to its successor, Dogecoin. And when we talk about meme coins, we cannot not talk about our topic of discussion for today, which we will be diving right into right about now. And Bonk, a funny name, but then again, these are meme coins that we're talking about. We have already spoken about Bonk a little bit in the last few sessions, and it won't be wrong to say that we were able to anticipate the Bonk price run that it made in the last couple of days. The cryptocurrency managed to become, it not only managed to make space for itself in the top 100 cryptocurrencies by market cap and in such a less time, but it also managed to soar by almost 100% on a daily basis, reached a new all time high, and has now garnered a market cap of around 2 billion US dollar. Um, that's not it. It has now managed to become the 46th biggest cryptocurrency by market cap. There has been a massive, massive surge in volumes as well as in value and market cap for Bonk. Now, what exactly is Bonk? It's just a Solana meme coin that has been in the market for the last 1 year or so. But the intense rise that we saw for Bonk was largely due to two factors, and both of them are rather retail oriented. One being the Coinbase listing that it saw yesterday, and the other one was the Binance listing that it saw sometime today, earlier today. And that is essentially what led to this massive, massive spike in terms of price for Bonk. Binance listed Bonk, but also cautioned users about the high volatility. And of course, like I always do, and I always give out these warnings about doing your own research. That's what Binance did as well. As soon as they listed Bonk, they made the listing, but cautioned users about the high volatility and the need for careful research before trading. So, before any of you go ahead and place those big bets on Bonk, I would like to give a quick disclaimer that do your own research. That's what everyone in the market does, and that is the key to success. But that's not it. Bong's popularity is also driven by the meme coin trend, investor FOMO, and of course, its association with Solana network. We just spoke about Solana, how the Solana ecosystem has been doing, how it has been faring out, not just the ecosystem, but the total value logged as well, which skyrocketed throughout this year. Solana development activity has been pretty decent as well, and Bonk's popularity can to a lot of extent be credited to these three factors, these three macro factors rather. One being the meme coin trend, the other one being investor FOMO. A lot of investors in the crypto market, if you're new in this market, you would know what investor FOMO is, or maybe you're yet to experience that. But investor FOMO basically means when a certain asset is trending and it shows a lot of gains, a lot of people are investing in it. That leads to a lot of beginners or a lot of noobs, as we call them in the Web3 space, to enter the market, to enter trade, or just uh, jump on the trend basis the hype created around the project in the markets. So a lot of investor FOMO has, of course, contributed to this immense growth. But that's not it. The three factors that I mentioned were meme coin trend, investor FOMO, and Solana network outperforming all the other networks at this point. And of course, that coupled with the two listings that Bonk saw in the last 2 days managed to help Bonk price soar massively. And it won't be wrong to say that Bonk Inu, the symbol Bonk, is the recent sensation in the market. It has made headlines for the last couple of weeks. And with price reaching new peaks almost every day in the last couple of weeks, the Solana meme coin has managed to make its space in the crypto market, and it is very placed. It is very well placed in the crypto market at this moment. It's in one of the top 50 cryptocurrencies by market cap. And we will now dive right into Bonk price action. I am sure that everyone wants to be in on bonk to $1, how well we definitely we having comments that say, how will bonk reach $1? This is not something that we're claiming, neither are we speculating it, but we're just addressing concerns in the market that addressing concerns as well as articles in the market that say that bonk might reach $1, even though I do not see that happening anytime soon. We have had Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, and for now, even they struggle to reach $1. Also, if you were to imagine Bonk reaching $1 and do the math, the market cap would be soaring and would probably be more than the market cap of the entire crypto market itself. So let's not think about Bonk reaching $1, but um, let's focus on the gains that Bonk has seen in the last week or so. And like I always say, when in doubt, zoom out. And when we zoom out and take a look at Bonk, how it has performed, we'll take a look at the all time chart. Bonk has been in the market for, like I said, almost a year now, released early sometime in January 2023. It's been over a year since Bonk's been in the market. And according to me, this would be the worst time to enter bonk market or any other cryptocurrency if, of course, they are at trading at an all-time high. Wait for a couple more days, check out where the market leads you, and then you can assess better where to invest or where to allocate your investments. But for now, since bonk's price action already seems to be a little bit saturated, entering any open positions at the moment won't be the best way to go about it. But then again, if we take a look at the if we take a look at the volumes or the market cap, they have been skyrocketing. I think a lot of traders that would be entering open positions for bonk at this point would be FOMO driven. So do your own research and take a look at price action, technicals, on chain data before, of course, you enter the market. Do take a look at the tokenomics as well. And like I said, since bonk again is a meme coin, it would be essential to take a look at how volatile this asset is before you make any moves in the market. So, as for addressing the concern, the topic for today that we have highlighted, which is bonk to $1, absolutely not. And to everyone who's asking in the comment section whether bonk would reach $1, how will it reach $1? I don't personally see the possibilities of that happening now or anytime soon. But then again, none of what we say on these sessions is financial advice. Always do your own research. But bonk to $1 would be rather optimistic for a new altcoin, for a new player in the market at this moment anyway. So we wouldn't leave you with any sort of fake news or expectations of another rally on bonk. But what I would leave you with as I wrap this session up is to do your own research in this market and always trust your instincts. Do not trust any traders, experienced investors or analysts in the market. Always only allocate to highly volatile assets what you can afford to lose. That said, this, my friends, is all in today's session. I would catch up with you guys on Monday with fresh updates from the crypto, web3, blockchain market. Till then, bye bye. Have a lovely weekend, everyone.